This is a tremendous, exciting film, but it has a dream cast. But sorry, guys, how does it feel to be like the supporting cast of such a powerful female group of ladies? No, I'm kidding. That's not an actual question. Right? Let me start with you, Henry.
Yeah.
You're the new kid on the block. How was that reception from the cast?
Oh my
and
God.
how would you find it? What was most difficult? Either learning the fighting sequences or learning hundreds of years of history?
Oh, wow. Yeah, and you know, it was seamless, to be honest with you. Every single person was just so welcoming. There wasn't a single ego on set. Mm-hmm. We were led by the front, by Charlize and Victoria, and so they knew specifically what they wanted. So for me, it was let's just get to play and play on the biggest in the biggest sandpit that we could possibly have. We're so blessed as actors to kind of do what we do. But yeah, no, for me it was just such a joy.
Thank you for that. So Chiwetel, Copley is the only mortal in the group that has to deal with these immortals that has lived for centuries, for so many years. So what do you think he finds more fascinating or frustrating about working with these guys?
Yeah, I think he, I think he gains a lot from them. He obviously gains a little bit of their confidence, and I think he enjoys, like, now he goes out there and although he's risking life and limb, not being an immortal, I think he sort of thinks of himself as a little immortal sometimes, and sort of gets stuck in, which is great. I think that I think he's just found a community. I think he's found like a family. He's gone on such an incredible journey through the first film, an emotional journey, and here I think he's sort of settled. Yes, they can be a little frustrating, because they don't always listen.
Exactly.
They kind of go off on their own thing. But I think on balance, he's very, very happy within this group.
They know they're going to live forever.
A familiar. Like the vampires have those familiars.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to be immortal too.
just waiting for people. Maybe some of it will rub off.
Thank you for that. So in your case, Marwan, your character Joe is one of the most emotionally relatable character because of his relationship with Nikki. So what do you think after all these years still drives Joe to do what he does?
That's a good question. I think he's happy, and I always read him as one of the happiest characters of the bunch, because obviously his pal is next to him, but that makes him one of the most vulnerable. Well, exactly. I mean, they're all vulnerable in their own ways, but I think for me at least, that's the strength of. I mean, who doesn't want to be with whoever you're in love with? They're there. And you do all these fights with together, but that exactly that element makes him vulnerable.
Thank you for that. So, considering all the exciting action fighting sequences, who do you think will have the most blooper reel and scenes ruined after all these difficult action sequences?
That's a tough one. I think the funnest watching was Booker. He's so brutal and so blunt in his fighting. He uses like a hammer pretty much. So it's violence at its greatest. I can imagine some of
That's the tagline.
That's the tagline for the interview. So if you have to choose one of your co-star to live 100 years with, who would that be, and what the survival strategy would be?
You mean to choose someone from
the cast? Yeah, from the
to live with.
Not the character, but the actor.
Oh, the actor.
None of them. Not a one of them.
Okay, well, guys, thank you so much. Again, I would love to see a third installment of this exciting new franchise, and you did awesome. So thank you.